Happy Wednesday, everybody.
Hi, friends.
So, yesterday we talked in our small group about
What's this? What is this a picture of?
an apple.
It's an apple.
We talked about the parts of an apple. And we said that we would learn some more about apples this week. And we're about halfway through the week, so we have a lot to learn. And Miss Alicia brought up, where do apples come from? Now, we know they come from trees, but what does that look like, right? So we want to show you what that looks like. So she talked about her friend from last year who had an apple seed. They started with their apple seed.
Yep. He must have ate an apple and took the seed out and planted it.
So we have our apple seed. And
Oh, I gave it away.
does the seed just grow on its own, like if you just set it on a table?
No, I'm pretty sure we have to do something to it.
Yeah, we have to do something.
Just like all of our other plants that we have,
Mhm.
we have to do something. What does it need to grow?
Where does it go?
What is it? What is this down here? What is it?
It's dirt. It's soil.
dirt, yeah. And
So-
what else? There's this bucket up here, and it's pouring something on it.
I wonder if you've ever seen those when your mom does something to your plants in the house.
And you usually do a lot of it in the summer.
In the spring.
Oh, and the spring too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when they're just starting out. So,
We water.
yeah, we water
We
our
water
seed.
our plants.
So we put our seed right down into our dirt. So an apple starts from a seed. You plant the seed in soil and give it water. And then, soon, it sprouts a baby tree.
Oh, Miss Sierra,
Yes.
when you were reading that, there was a big word in there that I don't know if all of our friends are going to
You know, were you talking about the word sprout?
I was talking about the word sprout, Miss
That
Sierra.
is a hard word. So that just means it's a baby plant. So this little tiny plant right here is just a tiny stem, maybe the size of my pointer finger, with maybe 1 or 2 or 3 leaves on it. That is called a sprout. Just a tiny start of a plant.
And it's going to grow, grow, grow. It's going to go, boop, and it pops up through the soil or the dirt.
And it grows into a big and strong tree.
Now, Miss Sarah, there's something wrong with this picture.
Well, what's wrong with the picture, Miss Alicia?
Well, we started with this, an apple. How am I supposed to get an apple from that?
Well, what happens is, remember how we talked about the stems of the apple? Those are the ends of the sticks on a tree. So,
Is it not time yet? It's not ready? Oh,
now
there it is.
it's ready,
Oh.
Miss Alicia. You have to have patience when you're growing an apple tree.
Okay, so it's not going to happen overnight.
No, it takes a long time to grow an apple. So one day the tree will grow apples of its own. So on the ends of sticks, on the ends of the branches of the tree,
Yep.
comes
Just
the
like
stem.
that. There's the stem.
The apple will grow. And they don't start out big. They start out small little apples, and then they get bigger.
And you know what? Sometimes I do know when I did see some apples, they're not always red. So when they start growing and they're little, they might be green.
And then they turn yellow, and then they might turn red. Or
Yep.
some apples, they stay green and yellow.
Yep.
So once the tree grows and the apples grow on the tree, you can pick the apple. And when you pick an apple, you want to make sure you keep the stem on it because it'll keep your apple good. And each apple will have new seeds that you can plant again. So it moves around like this. Or
It's like
goes
a
this.
big kind of almost like a circle.
Yeah.
So you're always going to start with a seed, and by the end, you'll
have-
come an apple and have another one.
Yeah.
Do you know what they like to call that? This is a life cycle.
A life cycle.
A life cycle of an apple.
That's so cool. Now you know. You know what the life cycle of an apple is. So if somebody ever asks you where an apple comes from, you know the parts of an apple, and you know how it grows and how to grow one.
You know what I'm excited about? So we've just learned about the parts of an apple and apples, like how an apple grows. We can talk about maybe later in the week or something. What are we going to do with all these apples?
Yeah, all the things we can do with apples.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow.
All those different things. You know what? I think some of our favorite things are, besides my friends really like to eat them. And there's different ways you can eat
Yeah,
them.
there are different ways.
All right, friends. I think that is it for today.
Yeah.
We just did the life cycle of an apple. And we will see you on
Thursday.
Thursday.
Already.
Oh, where has our
Wow.
week gone?